put your hands together for the breaking, the seal breaking on the 3rd annual West Coast Blues Festival here in Riverside, California.
You know this ain't nothing but the blues. Let me hear you say yeah.
You don't get to hear this stuff every single day. And you've got a master like Rod Piazza, Rick Estrin, the Mojo Prophets with James Harmon. These are guys that have gone back years and years and years and honed their craft. And when they put on a show, it's a show.
Give it up for Rod Piazza and the Mighty Fire!
I grew up in San Jose, California, and I moved down here to LA to play with Rod Piazza in 1977. Actually, I played the first gig November '76 with him, and we're in his town right now, Riverside, California.
Got a center store warm and got me on a run around.
And our idea is traditional blues. We don't play any rock blues in this place. It's all traditional blues. You want to hear rock blues? There's plenty of festivals for that. But this one is specifically for traditional blues.
Give it up for Junior Watson.
Hey, I'm Junior Watson. I'm an American blues guitar player. Loved blues all my life. I started my career up in San Jose, California, 1971. I had my band for about 6 months, and I think I learned 12 songs and tried to play a gig and had to keep repeating them and got discouraged and started hunting a singer or something, you know, to try to get in. And then eventually I just got in the Gary Smith Blues Band, who was the top band there, through Robin Ford. Gary and Robin Ford came over to steal my drummer, and they ended up getting both of us. We played with hundreds of different blues guys that were alive then up in the Bay Area, like L.C. Goodrock and Robinson. Let me think of some others. You know, Big Mama Thornton. We did 6 days with Big Mama Thornton, and you know, all kinds of guys. We traveled down to L.A. on one of our first tours, I guess you call it, and we played Rick's Bar, which was a monumental place here in LA. It was actually in Venice, California. And as soon as we walked in, there was Big Joe Turner. I go, this is amazing, because you get a whole other cast of characters in LA. So, you know, one of my idols I met after being here about a week and a half was Pee Wee Crayton and Shaky Jake, and just goes on and on. So I was with Rod until 1988, and in February I quit because I got a great offer from Canned Heat. And so I left there and I spent 10 years with them. After I left Canned Heat, after 10 years, I decided to get my band going and travel the United States and Europe, and here I am still continuing on. But, you know, I mean, I'm grateful, like I said, to be playing music, but what gives me the best feeling, I think, out of all of us, teaching guys, you know, which I've taught a lot of them. You know, Rick Holmstrom, Kirk Fletcher, you know, I've not taught them. They came over and took lessons. I just try to give a little guiding light to it. And, you know, along with that playing goes, you know, tone, amps, like the guy that played just before, the guy that played with Chris Fast, that guitar. I sold him that amp in 1981. He goes, I go, is that the same amp? He goes, you think I'm going to get rid of that? I go, I should have never sold it to you.
Mark Bukic, and from Southern California. I'm here today at the festival after probably about 40 years of playing or more. And it's really a treat. There's some guys that I've known, Junior Watson, Bill Stuvey, when Rod used to play down in Newport Beach, I believe it was the Chicago Flying Saucer Band. And I go down and Rod would say, hey, Rod, I got to play. go learn juke, go learn this song. And when you learn it, let me know, I'll get you on stage. So that's where I really enjoyed, because I know I could get up there and play, and he taught me a lot. And through the years, I just kept playing. So here I am.
My name is Big George, from Southern California, Los Angeles. Started playing when I was 15 and never really looked back. I got heard by Rod and he happened to hear something that he liked. It kind of just brought me up in the ranks and it blew my mind. I was talking to my superhero for the first time, like on the phone. It was amazing. That right there, I was in heaven, because not only is somebody gonna, put me under their wing and show me how to go down the road. He is the road. He is the road.
This is music that's unique to America. It's not like anything you've ever heard before. It's swingy, it's rocky, it rolls, and it jumps. It's everything. It's the beginning of rock and roll, it's the beginning of everything.
Please, Riverside, lose your mind for Rick Estrin on the nothin.
And actually, it's real cool for me to be here, because one of the very first people I met in Southern California that I got a friendship going with was a pacemaker, whose pacemaker, Bob Newham and his wife Teresa, are putting on this festival. And this is a very cool event. I'm happy to be here, with royalty.
Just magically, Kid was available, and I always knew he was the only guy that I could think of that could just step in there, because he's a guy that just, he don't care, He's been referred to as a fearless nut on the guitar.
We're not like rock and rollers. We can't paint our faces. We can't have exploding heads. We have to look nice and play our rear ends off. Well, I played for many years with William Clark Blues Band, Alligator Records. Played many years with Johnny Dyer and the LA Jukes. We've got a couple records on that. I backed up Eddie Clean Ed Vincent, Big Joe Turner, Percy Mayfield, about everybody in the blues for the last 35 years. Smokey Wilson's a really good guy that I backed up. I'm basically a blues session drummer. I have specific bands I play with, but I'm a blues drummer and I play with anybody that plays traditional blues.
Well, my name's Gip Lentine, and I'm looking forward to playing today. And the band is good, nice rhythm section, good singer, so it should be a lot of fun. Well, I told a friend of mine a long time ago that I really liked the sound of the harmonica, and he said, "Well, why did you decide to play that instead of guitar or anything else?" And I said, "Well, I think that the instrument of choice chooses you instead of the other way around."
My name is Robert Losan Eliv, and we're here at the 3rd annual Riverside West Coast Blues Festival
just a tremendous festival to be a part of. And the one thing I've always said over the last couple of months is how much I thank Bob Pacemaker Newham for inviting me to MC this festival. Like, some of the cats I've known since I was 10 years old, so it's kind of ironic being able to introduce these guys now.
Coming up right now, we got Buddy Lee and the Rip It Ups.
Well, today, the All-Stars are going to feature 5 harmonica players. From Mike Matthews to Ricky Estrada to Big George Priato to Alex Woodson, or Little Ace, and San Pedro Slim.
It's good to be part of this festival with all these great players. I mean, you have Junior Watson's here today, Rod Piazza. Those are the guys I was going to see 25 years ago or more.
Please put your hands together for all the people behind the scenes and front of the scenes that bring this type of event here to the city of Riverside.
My wife is the one that really is, the last 5 years she's been bugging the city council. She's very politically active in Riverside politics. And she's been bothering them every year for the last 5 years. It was a small venue, only 200 people, and we just built it up from there. It should be a lot of fun. A lot of harp players, but they're the future of harp players. Because we need young people in this music, desperately. We have some, but we need more.
I play upright bass. I've been playing it right a year and a half.
Everyone, let's make Spence feel real welcome here.
We've got a lot of good acts crammed in a 112-hour space. A lot of people.
You had so much great entertainment all day. I don't know if we got anything to add to it, but we'll try and put a little bit of something on it for you. Everybody say, yeah!